participants section. So this will be this button right here where it says show participants. So when I press show participants, it's going to give me the participants in my team. So it suggests people who have already been in your team before. If you have already created a lobby, then it's not necessarily helpful for them to be added because they won't be able to bypass anything. But in the participant section, I can invite someone, I see who's in the meeting, and then I get suggestions. If they're an attendee, it'll say attendee. If they are able to present, it'll say presenter. These three dots right here do two things. So the first thing is manage permissions. So I've talked about the lobby or the waiting area. If you press that button, managing permissions, you're able to show who can bypass the lobby. So I can say everyone, so there's not a lobby at all. Only me is there is a lobby. People in my organization is there's still not a lobby because every student is part of your organization when they set it up in teams. So only me is the only way to create a lobby. So I kept that lobby, but I just wanted to show if you decided while you're in the meeting you want to open it, you would just go to that manage permissions and then you would press people in my organization. Now it's opened and it says done. I know it's opened. I would just go back to it. So I can do the opposite, of course. I can say, okay, everybody's in. It's the time that I've decided I'm going to close it. I'll press manage permissions and then I can change it back so that it can be only me. This has to be done in a team. So you need to make sure that you understand the participant section to control both of these functions, the manage permissions and the download attendance list, are going to be based on having a team already established. So I'm in my training team, so that's why this works. So that was the manage permissions. Again, you can control who's presenting as well. If you want to make everyone a presenter, you press that manage permissions button and then you can change it and then allow that everyone can present. So if everyone can present, then automatically everyone comes in as a presenter. So that might be helpful if you're doing like a PLC or you're making a meeting for something that you want everyone to present. If you don't want everyone to present, then you would just say only me. If you say specific people, then you can't select it for channel meetings. You have to do it inside. So I don't have people in my meeting, but I'm going to keep it at only me. So they're attendees. And I wait for this purple check done and I know I'm good. So that's everything about managing permissions. The other option is to press download attendance list. Now you press this button before your meeting is over. You have to press this before your meeting is over. You press that button, and then once you press end meeting, so I would go here and press end meeting. The difference between leave and end meeting is leave is everyone else can stay in the room. If you end the meeting, you're like, okay, everyone has to go. So it shuts down everybody. Leave, they can still stay. So once you press end meeting, you're going to get a download. It will go into your downloads. I'm just going to open up my file explorer and you're going to see in my downloads, it's going to load and put them in order. Don't mind all the random things that are there, but it is going to be here. It says meeting attendance list 4. So after I opened it, I just moved it over so you can't see the names attached to it, but these are their first and last names here. And then it tells you if they joined and then what time they joined, and then if they left and what time they left. So this person logged in and then logged out in a minute. You are able to have access to that. So then it says joined, left, and it says that for every person that entered that one meeting. So it's helpful to be able to see the timestamp, to see that they came, and then to see when they left. So did they stay the entire class period or did they come in halfway through the class period? You have that option. So that is it for the download attendance. Again, please remember, make sure that you realize you have to press this button before you press end the meeting. Even if you forget it in the beginning, that doesn't matter. It's still tracking it, but you have to press that button before you press end meeting. So that is it for this. I just wanted to talk about this participant section. I'm trying to make the videos more streamlined and focusing on one area. It just gets kind of difficult because I just don't work that way. So I'm trying. So let me know if this was helpful and if you are ready to make your own attendance list.